Alright, I think I have my signal back. Alright, trying this again. Where did you put Larry at? Huh? Oh. Had some connection issues with the previous stream there. So, we're back at it. We took our mannequin, Larry, into the movies tonight and had him post up behind the counter doing security for us, which is pretty nice. So he's just chilling out here. There it is, cinema, man. The greatest place on earth. You guys know how we feel. Joe Cantrell's up in this, watching us right now. Happy to see him.
Joel? Joel or Joe?
It's also Joel.
Joel Cantrell.
Joel Cantrell. Hey Joe, thank you for joining us, and you're right, damn Sprint. That's what I get for trying to save a buck, you know? So, what'd you guys, so I told you earlier we bought tickets to Detergent Part 3, which we walked out of Detergent 2 last year because it was horrific. And
the only movie that we've walked out of.
Yeah, we've seen
the only one.
Probably
but I feel,
30 movies.
I feel bad now doing that because, like, we broke the streak.
It's the one, yeah.
It was the rule.
Well, we bought tickets for Detergent 3 tonight. We go in there, we're getting settled in. Bird's going to town on some buttercorns. Travis is all dudded up with his milk duds, wearing 50 tall. And what happens is a bunch of goddamn teens come walking in. Some nasty ass.
I wanted to see that.
Travis had sold himself on seeing Detergent 3.
He was pumped up.
And these nasty ass teens came walking in, and so we walked out and we went to Bat Boy versus Superdog, and watched that. And yes, Joe, it was a long ass movie.
It was not super at all.
It was not. It wasn't good. Dane, the floor was pretty sticky where I was sitting.
You hear me keep going?
Yeah.
The whole movie?
Did you hear the guy burp behind us? And then somebody was eating popcorn like they were a cow. They were just like chop, 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 chop.
Were you guys doing the sound effects like when Lex Luger would just like go?
Yeah, I was doing that.
Doing that?
I was going.
I was like, I kept hearing somebody go.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Yeah, it was something else.
Did you guys like when I clapped when Wonder Woman? Did you hear me clapping?
Yeah, I did. It was pretty good.
I didn't know it was going to turn into X-Men of Dogtown.
Well, here's the problem. So we left Detergent because like 3 or 4 nasty ass teens came in there, and then we walk into Bat Boy, and what do we find is like
30 people.
30 damn people sitting in there.
Yeah.
In the 35mm one too. It wasn't even the big like digital
It's
theater.
very
so
close and personal.
Dane, grow up. There ain't gonna be no cum shot in this video right here. So there's like 30 people in there, which really limited how much fun we were able to have. And then on top of that, so I rate movies on a 10 scale. I give it about a 3.
What?
A 3, wow.
Yeah, what do you give it, Bird?
Well, because it was crowded, we couldn't have as much fun with it.
That's the thing.
And commentate on it. So I would have to say like probably like a 4 in the 4.
Okay.
If we were in there by ourselves and we could have like commentated on it, it probably would have been about a 6 maybe. 6 or a 7 maybe, but overall a 4.
Gotcha. Travis, you rate movies on a scale of 1 to 5, generally. Unless you want to make an exception on this one.
Nope. I would give it a 1 out of 5. And that's only because if it would have been a movie that we'd had to watch alone, I'd have hated it more.
Why? Why would you hated it more?
Because then I wouldn't have to pay attention so much. It wouldn't have been a good thing.
Wait, so the movie sucked, but paying attention more helped it?
Yep. It did. Because there was good things in there occasionally, and most of the time, no.
Huh. Did you cry? Did you cry?
God, I wanted to cry out of goddamn...
When we found out that...
Well, you got to tell them, because the thing to do is you got to tell them spoiler alert, because
spoiler
they
alert.
might,
Yeah, if you're going to spoil something...
Right.
They might not watch. If
Turn
you
it
tell
off,
them
because
spoils.
Travis is about to drop
When I
a spoiler.
found out that Batman was Scottish...
No, it wasn't. It was the other one.
My tear came out to my eye right there.
Dane, we bought tickets to Zoolander, I believe, but we got up and left because somebody came in, and we switched to
Something else.
what, Ride Along maybe, or
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think Ride Along 2.
Yeah.
Joe, I would rank Top Gun out of 10, like probably at 8
Actually, no.
to
we
a 9.
Saw,
What would you guys rank the
we
movie
saw
Top Gun?
Which one?
Top Gun.
Did we see that?
I mean, it came out in 1986, so you've probably seen it.
I never saw it.
You don't remember it?
Nope.
It's the one that launched Anthony Edwards' career as a superstar.
Kevin Costner?
Yeah. It's where Kevin Costner is the jockey.
Yeah.
He rides horses.
And the horse wins?
Yeah, the horse always wins.
Yeah. That was a good one.
The horse is undefeated.
Dude,
What do you rate Top Gun?
Top Gun. Well, see, I'd have to revisit that one because watching it now, it might have declined.
Shit, man, I've seen it 80 times. It'll never
would
decline.
you give Freddy Got Fingered a 5 out of a 5 scale?
I don't do 5 scales. Out of a 10 scale, I give it a 10 though. So you can try to extrapolate that to a 5 scale if you want.
Too much thinking. I can't get past 5.
Well, it's a 10 scale is how adults rate things. All right, let me ask you this. Let's be adults for a minute. The movie tonight, Bat Boy versus Super Kid. What would you rate it on a scale of 19 to 56?
Probably like 31.
That's actually pretty accurate, I think.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good rating.
Way too much thinking though.
So, big development here tonight. Not only for some of you joining us late, did we bring this mannequin right here that we call Larry. We brought him into the cinema. The employees were overjoyed. You can see that in our first video earlier if you want to watch the process of us buying the tickets and just kind of generally behaving like complete idiots.
Do you want to talk about maybe the secret videos in the future?
Well, here's the thing.
They don't know.
So we got to conversate with the management a little bit tonight, and
And the janitors.
and the janitorial staff,
Who are the
and
same,
also the film cutter, the guy who cuts the 35mm film.
all the same guy.
Yeah, because they do actually still have one theater here that's
Look, I'm Superman.
there's Superman.
That spoiler alert. That's what he looks like at the end.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Wait, here it is.
It looks like you're getting ready to do a CPR class.
So we made friends with the staff though, and apparently after hours here before they have done wrestling events
They wild out.
and all sorts of wild shit like they've filmed.
They lit remote control cars and jumped them off the roof.
Yeah, these dudes get wild when the place is closed.
Broke out the
So
front windows.
the good news is we're making friends with them. So hopefully, if they have any other adventures, they'll let GOB in on them.
Mr. Manager has worked here for that long. He's
Yeah,
worked
the
here a
manager has
long
worked here for
time.
20 years, so I bet he's seen some
said.
shit, man. Yeah.
Man, yeah. He's probably seen some really good films.
Oh, I'm sure.
He made a comment about a Robin Williams movie. What was that?
Jack. I don't know what
When
Jack
did that
is.
come out? Like 92?
Well, he was talking about Oliver and Company too.
I never heard of that.
That
Yeah, I
came
don't
out
know what the
a
hell
long
that
time
is.
ago. That was a cartoon.
As always, let's go ahead and show the
It's a Jack
sign
movie.
so you guys. God
Yeah,
damn,
that
what a
is
beautiful
old.
building.
That's
Yeah,
like
that's
maybe
90s.
2000.
It's
What do you guys
90s.
wanna
I think
run
it's
this
at
for a minute?
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bird, you need to be wearing a coat. You're gonna catch a cold.
Yep.
It's cold out here, man.
Cold on the street.
Would you recommend folks go and see Batman's versus Dogtown?
I mean, only if they see it here. I don't see any reason why to like. I don't know, man. That movie sucked like pretty bad to me. It wasn't good.
I don't get how comic book people defend it and say it's good though. Like even
Well, Rotten Tomatoes
Well-
give it 29.
wow.
It's not that good.
So
No,
that's pretty.
not that
That's
good.
pretty not good.
I mean, I'm not like the target audience, though. I'm not really into comic book movies to begin with. So
We have a live caller on the air.
we have a live call-in
No,
show.
No.
no,
If
no.
there's any questions that come through there, say them
Yeah,
out
Jordan
loud.
Holderman just joined, so say hi to Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. J. Diddy
Hopefully he
McGillicuddy.
missed all the spoilers, so
Yeah. Well, here's
Rewind.
another slight spoiler, although it's not really a spoiler, but because everybody knows that Wonder Woman is in this movie, but
I didn't even know that.
you didn't even know which one was Batman and which one was Superman, even after the movie was over.
No shit. For like the first 20 minutes, I thought that Ben Stiller, that one guy, I thought he was Superman.
Dude, he turns to me like an hour at least into the movie, and he goes, they showing Affleck in his Bruce Wayne shit, and he goes, So is that Superman? I was like, God damn, dude. Well, anyway, so the slight spoiler alert. Wonder Woman is in this movie, and the moment when she fucking bursts onto the scene as Wonder Woman is the funniest shit I've seen.
It was funny.
Like, it's funnier than probably any joke in any comedy that we've seen
And
in this place, like, in a year.
the score was like 70s.
Oh, it was a circus, dude. It was
Or
fucking
80s?
Well, the
Like, it
part
was-
when she comes on sounds like "Immigrant Song" by Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, yeah, it was like real like early 90s action film. It was really weird.
Oh man, there was a lot of bullshit in this movie. Lex Luthor's sidekick is like this big fat Asian girl. She's like 6'1", about 68 pounds.
What'd you think of Lieutenant Dan climbing that statue?
Oh, that was great
That
too.
was
That was
One of two good scenes.
another unintentionally hilarious scene.
Yeah.
But the problem was, with a theater with like 30 people in it, we couldn't fully goof on shit like that like we normally would. Like generally we would be screaming at the screen and acting ridiculous. But
I was wondering during the film, like, I was busting out laughing at how bad certain scenes were. So do you think other people are like, oh, those assholes are like giggling amongst themselves?
Probably.
Or they're
Yeah.
like, this film is garbage. They're just laughing straight up at the screen because it's so
I don't
crappy.
think everybody hated it like we did.
Yeah.
Well, they should. Because it wasn't
Yeah.
nothing like Alvin. Alvin the Chipmunks. Better special effects, better fight scenes,
Music.
better plot,
Lots
better
of dancing.
score,
Well, the
lots
music
of
for
good
sure was
dance
better.
moves.
Yeah. Lots of good
Way
dancing.
better time.
So man, Mr. Popularity over here.
Dude, somebody's gonna try to be Call of 13.
Yeah.
What did you think of what was the bad guy's name at the end? How he looked like the troll off of-
Facebook
Zuckerberg?
guy?
No, the
Zuckerberg.
monster.
Oh, Zuckerberg.
He looked like
Oh, the Lord of the Rings troll?
Yeah,
So
Lord of the Rings troll.
what's that Gandalf guy? Is that his name?
That's the wizard.
He just
Gollum.
needs to get Gollum just needs to get a spear with the kryptonite on it and kill all the rings.
Yeah. He could just throw it in the fire lake and in the whole fucking mountain.
Fix it right
Yeah,
there.
it'd all be done
Because Pam from The Office did it. No problem.
Travis also thought that Amy Adams was Pam from The Office for 2.5 hours just now. So that was
What else
also
has Amy?
pretty
What
good.
else has Amy Adams been in? She's not Pitch Perfect, is she?
No, Talladega Nights.
Okay.
Shit. The
She-
Fighter. Was she in The Fighter? I think maybe.
Did
Dustin
you-
would know.
Did
Where's
Did
Dustin?
you read the comic books? Did it tell you that Lex Luthor makes all his money from Facebook?
I think so. Yeah. There's like a whole
Everybody, it's like
series.
assumed everybody already knew that.
He
Like,
makes
oh,
off the
he did
ads.
this social networking thing.
Yeah.
So that's
it's-
how he got all his money to make these nuclear aliens.
Was it just me or did Superman look like the fucking what's his name, Will Arnett, the comedian guy used to be on SNL?
Yeah.
He
a
was
little
married
bit,
to
yeah.
Amy
Oh
Poehler.
yeah,
Do you know who I'm talking about?
yeah, he kind of.
Dude, I kept thinking like, man, he looks. Travis still thinks that Superman was Ben Affleck. We're 3 hours in.
if I was gonna pick, like, okay, we got this guy who's real thin and slender and young and like sleek, or this dude who's just
Big and
a
fat.
big hunk of stuff, he's got a good comb over going.
Who,
you know?
Affleck?
Yeah, and he's wide. I wouldn't pick Affleck for Bruce Wayne. I don't think Vicky Vale would naturally be drawn to that. But hey, that's just me.
Didn't write it.
I would pick a sleek guy to be Bruce Wayne's.
Well, yeah, Bruce Wayne's always needs to be
Bruce Wayne.
more sleek.
Do you think he's related to the Wayans brothers?
Absolutely, I thought that was part of the story.
How badass would it have been if fucking Blank Man walked in during the film,
It-
like just joined up with Wonder Woman?
And like Shanae,
Yeah.
And Pootie Tang.
just all the famous Wayans characters, like
Well,
the
no,
scary movie
superhero. Blank Man
Pootie
versus
Tang.
Batman.
You get Pootie Tang in there.
The next one,
Guys.
yeah.
It wasn't with the Wayans.
What
He
was
was Chris Rock.
what was David Allen Greer's name in that?
In Blank Man?
Yeah,
Uh,
he wore an outfit.
I don't
just
remember.
for like part of it. Okay, 1 out of 5
Remember
scale.
J5?
Oh yeah,
J5
yeah.
was his robot?
Yeah. 1 out of 5 scale on
Robot?
Blank Man. I would give that one probably like a good 4.
4.
Blank Man?
Yeah.
I rate movies on a scale of 1 to 10, unlike Travis, so I would probably give Blank Man like I used to think it was probably a 7. I bet it's a 6 now, though.
That doesn't mean
But-
it makes sense to me. I don't even understand what you mean then.
Matt Williamson here wants to know who'd want to fight, Lex Luthor or Lex Luger.
Well,
damn, Lex Luger is probably like a fucking invalid by now. Although he did murder Miss Elizabeth, so I'm gonna say Lex Luger would win the fight, but Lex Luthor got all that Facebook money, so he's the winner in the end. So
Yeah.
I think that's probably.
Facebook money's a lot of money.
Yep.
So do you think that this is a continuation of any of the other previous Batmans, or is it just fresh new Batman? Because obviously
I
you
have
had to
no
know
idea.
something about the series because Vicky or Pam from The Office was making out with Superman like right off the bat, so there was like no mystery to her who Clark Kent was.
Right.
So
That's a good question because I've never seen a Superman movie until tonight. So
well, you saw the prequel.
I saw a
It was
few
called
episodes
Social Network.
of whatever in the hell that Dean Cain show was.
Smallville.
Was that him?
No, that was the newer one when he's
Oh.
young Superman.
Uh,
What the hell? Was it just called Superman? Whatever. Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher.
yeah.
Man,
Oh,
what a
yeah.
dope show that was. I saw some
Yeah.
episodes of that, but otherwise I've never seen anything.
What did you guys think about how they stopped fighting when they found out their moms had the same
You
same
can't
name?
fight. You
Spoiler
can't
alert.
fight another person. Yeah, spoiler alert. You're not allowed to fight another person if they have the same mom name that you have.
That's true.
So
Martha.
keep that out there.
Superhero code.
It is.
That's one
it
of the
is.
primary rules of superheroes.
If you're ever getting beat up,
Just
there's a good shot
Ask the other person
that
what their
that
mom's name
person's
is.
name may have the same last name or name as your mom. So just say your mom's name.
Martha.
It may save you.
Um,
Or just, maybe it's just Martha. Maybe this is that name only. So you can say,
Martha's like a safe word.
yeah,
You can just say Martha, and
like-
like any fight has to stop.
Rumpelstiltskin.
It's like in the Kumite when he makes him say Mate, but he was really that's Chinese for Martha. That's what he was saying. He was actually saying Martha. I think that's how it works. So like I would have your head, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, and you'd be like Martha.
What did you say, Martha?
What did you say?
Why did you say that?
What did you say that name?
Why did you say that name?
Michael Spencer said, you mentioned Alvin and the Chipmunks being a superior film. Were you referring to Road Chip or Chipwrecked?
Road Chip.
Road Chip.
Was that
yes.
Road Chip?
That was Road Chip. That
I don't
we
know.
saw,
All
yeah.
I'm familiar with is the poster, which said Alvin on the poster, in exclamation points.
Alvin!
Yeah. And it was a piece of
Travis was such a huge fan of Road Chip. I
work.
don't.
It was really good.
Is there enough light? Can you show the picture that we did earlier, or did you talk about that? Or?
Oh, let me see. Stand by for.
Oh man, your 50 tall reflective part looks neat.
Safety.
man.
Did you know that
Safety
that
first.
reflects?
Does
I
this
didn't know
part
that
reflect?
when you bought it.
No, that does not reflect. Did you see that there was stars in the movie that were wearing 50 talls? Those janitor workers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
Do you think Tyler's got one of these?
I don't know, but this looks really good with the cinema in the background of you, Travis.
I
It
bet.
looks-
I bet Tyler's got
amazing.
one.
Magical, man. You
And
better
he
screenshot
puts it
that.
on when he's not managing.
Probably.
I don't know if there'll be enough.
I don't know
light.
if.
Oh, dude, just
Here,
scan it
so-
in, post it up.
I gotta watch my light. I freaking love you.
Oh,
It looks really good.
We had 3 fully grown adult men in the photo booth, which is made for like 2 small adult children. And, oh man.
did you notice the guy that was trying to sell me the necklace was also affiliated with the cell phone case place?
Really?
What is
So-
that called?
Does he
What's
run
that place
both?
called? Sell your
Purcell
Purcell. Yeah.
connection or something like
Yeah.
that.
So he.
It's very Purcell.
Yeah.
Larry's getting put up. I let him ride in the
It's the
passenger
same
seat.
entity.
Just sitting up like a regular person. You know, that's how I rode with him, right?
Well, the manager like raced out here. Pretty good.
How does he look?
It looks great.
So that guy runs Purcell Action and the jewelry
And
place.
and yeah, he's like, it's plated. You take it off before you get in the shower and put it back on. It won't turn colors. Very high quality. What else you tell me? $90. Anywhere else, 130. I give it to you $90 plus tax. How much you pay me? I was like, well,
Not $90.
this is a big purchase. I'm going to think about it. But
Yeah.
He was a good salesman, though.
he was a good salesman.
At the jewelry stand here, the one we're talking about, they have a No Limit Records tank pendant.
$90 if anybody wants to get on.
That was $90
It's
too.
a good deal. Everything, $90. Unless you want one of those watches, they were like $5. You can get those for $45
Damn.
today only.
Today only?
Yeah, that's what he kept telling me. Today, it's the last one.
Damn.
Sorry, that was horrible. That was really bad. That's what he said. It's his last one every time.
You need to come back and buy all that shit next week.
Oh yeah,
I bet he was mad that you were wasting his time.
I know.
I think he was
I'll make
happy.
it a friend.
If we could have videoed that without getting run out of the mall, you guys, Travis spent
A
like
good 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes with this dude trying on big ass
I got-
crucifix pendants and like.
I got the full tutorial on how to get the grill made, top and bottom.
Yeah, I saw he
I was
brought-
working
I
the deal
saw
if you
he,
got top and bottom together to get a
He
discount.
got the pamphlets out for you too.
Yeah, and then he had another line of them. They were just called fancies. They were really cool because they were like universal fit. So like no matter what your teeth look like, you
They're
just put them on
fancies,
over
man,
top
yeah.
and they're fancies.
They're just fancies.
That was the name. Like he had this catalog. It was pretty cool. He was
That
like,
is
those are
cool.
fancies.
I
Like,
like
yeah, they are.
I would agree that they are fancies.
Yeah. Mm.
Next week, they said they're keeping all the movies the same. So if anybody's wants to come hang out here, which I obviously highly recommend.
There's a lot of good selection right now.
Hey, 2 screens of Batman versus Super Dude, which one is digital and one is 35 millimeter.
Color
Bert's getting
13.
Color 13.
13.
Colin,
Go ahead, call it. You're on
go
there.
ahead, you're live.
You're live.
They're also showing Zootopia, which I'm praying to the Lord above we don't have to watch.
Amen.
So what if it comes down to it there's somebody in every movie.
I'll watch
Except
an empty
Zootopia.
Zootopia before I'll watch a filled something else.
Okay.
What are the other choices? Miracles from the Lord above.
Miracles from heaven and high.
And detergents.
Oh yeah, goddamn, detergent is up
Detergents.
again. We're gonna end
And
up buying detergent, I bet, next
Zootopia
week.
and Batman versus Dogtown.
Man,
So
Batman
that's
was, that was bad.
I'm not watching
wasn't bad.
Dogtown versus Batman again, unless J5 makes an appearance or something.
What was it the one week when Travis refused to show up because he'd already seen everything? Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
Yeah, Daddy's
He
home.
refused. Travis put his foot down, refused to come to cinema. The greatest night of the week, the best thing on earth, refused to come here because he had already done a clean sweep of all the movies in the theater. That was fucked up. If I somehow went and saw Miracles from Heaven tomorrow by myself,
Mm.
I would still come here and see with you guys
See you
Monday.
again. Man, Daddy's home was just a gem.
It,
Did you like the part when he was on the half pipe and he?
Actually,
Best
I
part.
did.
That was the
was
best
one
part
of
of
the
the
few
movie.
parts I liked.
it was really good CGI.
Yeah, it was.
My
That's kind of
hair,
what made it good.
my hair was sticking straight up earlier like a troll doll, but now it just is really good.
And then
So
the part where he was doing like the pull-ups in the garage with the conversation, they weren't trying hard at all in that scene. So it was kind of good after it like got bad 3 times. They just kept it rolling. So I liked that scene.
Did you like John Cena?
Yeah, I did. Man, his arms look real nice and natural. There's nothing wrong with that guy at all.
We were in there. There was like 2 rednecks, and they went nuts when John Cena came on.
That's right. Yeah. Mm. All right, y'all. Well,
Do you want us to walk you down to your truck? It's kind of dark down there.
glad there's light from the electric charger.
Just charging your truck.
I was gonna pull up there and just throw it under the hood. Slam it down.
how's it look?
It's great.
Are you framing it with the cinema lights?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
I'm all right now. I was so excited earlier.
Hey, can you show him your wings real quick? Travis is growing wings on the side of his head. It's kind of hard to. Oh, there you go. That's a good shot of it. He's got his hair's winging out, and it is awesome.
Yeah.
That looks good.
You trying to grow it long in the back too?
Nope.
Yeah, like this.
Just here.
Just on the sides.
Yeah. Just this. I went and got the back cut. It was pretty cool because he's like, "What do you want me to do?" I was like, "Well, just cut the back off so it don't look bad." And then I was all done, and he's like, "Is that it?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I guess that's $5."
Did you tip him?
Yeah. So I gave him $10, which is still like the cheapest haircut I've ever got. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty good, man.
Oh, one more thing that I really liked. What do you think about Batman doing CrossFit?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was
I was waiting for him to do those like pull-ups where he's
Like
flopping
the
around.
only thing he didn't do was a burpee.
Yeah.
That was
It was
so
pretty
bad of a
was-
montage.
So
Oh,
Batman
sweet.
doesn't have any special powers, right?
No, he
He's
has
a
suit.
detective.
He's just a kung fu
He's just a-
fighter.
He's a kung fu
detective.
fighter with
He's
a
just
suit.
got gadgets. So he's like a go-go gadget type
That's it.
superhero.
Yep. He wears a rubber
He's
suit.
got like fancy gun hooks and stuff, and
But then
he's got a belt.
I wish they would have showed him making the special suit that he had on too. That was
The steel
it
suit, yeah, just
it
all of a
came
sudden
out
he
of
just
nowhere.
had it,
He was
and then
like-
he didn't have it. Like
He was
went
just
to fight.
RoboCop.
He went to fight
He
Gollum.
just looked like RoboCop.
When so all of a sudden, Gollum versus RoboCop is
Yep.
happening, and they didn't have
He
any
did look
lead
like
up.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
And then the voice, like sometimes he would talk normal, and then it was really.
I think they tried to have
know,
Alfred, who Alfred's like the same age as him, which was weird.
Yeah, Alfred's 37
Yeah,
and Bruce Wayne is 41.
Yeah, it was the same time.
and he also looked like the guy that played Iron Man there for a little bit.
yeah.
Alfred wasn't Alfred old Jeremy Irons, isn't that who played him in that?
I think so. Yeah.
Piven.
It's Jeremy
Jeremy
Piven.
Pivens.
Yeah.
And he was like, Batman. Let's go, motherfucker. And he just started acting like real raw.
Did all kinds
Jeremy
of real-
Piven, and he
real
had
frat
super
boy
hair
stuff.
plugs in. That'd be cool. Alfred said something about the voice thing in the suit.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like
but
developing
there were,
it or something.
but there was times when he had the dream, when he had the little,
Well, it's a dream world. All bets are off.
and he was talking like that too.
Those dream sequences were fucking awful,
Yeah, that
too.
was pretty wild.
Lots of spoiler alerts here, by the way.
Anytime you
Just
have a,
don't go see it.
Just don't go see this
Yeah,
movie,
don't go
man.
see it. It was
Spoiler
bad.
alert, don't see it.
Unless
And then you're good.
we have to see it next week, like,
Man,
and you come
I
with us,
hate-
that's the only way you should
I
see
hate
it.
when in a movie when they wake up from a dream, and then they're still dreaming.
Yeah, that's cool. It's never been done.
It's never been done.
So that's what makes
I've
it
never
good.
seen Inception, but isn't that movie where it's just a bunch of
it's a
dreams on top of
dream.
dreams?
Yes, yeah. And
They
there's
should have a movie where the opening scene is like something happens and they wake from a dream, but then that just happens for 2 hours until the very end they wake up from the last dream, and it was
Isn't that Momentum or Monument
Memento?
or Memento?
no. In that one, he loses all his, or the story goes backwards,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
like can't remember stuff. Or wait, is that the one when he can't remember stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Hmm.
It's been a while. So
So Travis, you gave it a 1.
1 out of
you
5.
gave it a full 1.
Yep.
You gave it a what?
I gave it a 3.
3. I think I was at a 4.
If we watched it by ourselves, I could probably go to a 4 because I would have found humor in some of the parts that.
There's no dance scenes. There was no
No,
time for
there
chair
was
dance.
no
Yeah, there was
dance.
not a single good
No
dance
music.
scene.
No, nothing where we're standing up. No number ones.
Was
Was there any questions or press conferences?
No.
Oh,
I don't remember there being.
there's spoiler alert again, man. I just want to spoil the whole movie, but don't watch it seriously. But Kevin Costner makes an appearance. It's real good. He also
Yeah.
looks excellent too.
He's Robin Hood,
There was. It seems like there was another cameo too.
the mom,
That was Diane.
Diane Sawyer.
Diane Lane, or was it? Is Diane
Is
Lane?
that Diane Lane?
Yeah.
She looked old as hell. I
Yeah.
guess she is old as hell.
Well,
Yeah.
she's the mom.
But
That's just Martha.
damn, so Kevin
Yeah.
Costner and
Martha
Diane
Lane.
Lane banged and birthed out Will
Alien.
Arnett from SNL.
Yep.
That's pretty wild.
Good looking kid.
Yeah.
Huh. I like. Oh, dude. Do you remember when they threw that dude's naked body in the water?
Yeah, it just flopped.
Yeah, that was really cool too.
The
then-
monster guy.
yeah.
whatever
The,
he
the
was.
troll.
Yeah. The
No,
Gollum?
not the troll. The
The
fucking.
The Golem guy. Well, that's what he turned into.
Yeah, before he was that.
And
Well,
how,
he was
how
so
bad was
still-
his
back when
Caesar?
he
His
was,
Caesar haircut was
Yeah,
like.
it was perfect. I loved it.
Yeah.
That part was really cool. But
And Aquaman. Aquaman was just. That was really bad.
yeah, I was laughing hysterically at that
Like it
part.
was just so bad. Like
I didn't even know that. So that was Aquaman. I didn't
Yeah,
even know what
yeah.
that was.
Oh, is that what they were trying to X-Men it up?
I
in those
guess.
flashbacks or
yeah,
whatever.
when
Those,
he sent her that.
I wonder what was going on. I was like, well, they had that convenience store scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
I was
fuck
like,
is he
that was
at?
Flash.
ain't- I thought that was
Oh,
supposed
that
to
was
be.
Flash.
I
See,
thought it was
okay.
supposed to be the girl.
I did too.
And I'm
'cause
like,
it was-
well, she's got a mustache in
That's
that
what I
scene.
thought. I was like, man,
so
she was hot a minute
did she
ago.
change her like look and stuff over
She's
the
not
course of
hot
the 100
anymore.
years?
Now she looks like a weird little dude.
Yeah, she's like a
Yeah.
guy with mustache.
I didn't know that was Aquaman. Though.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
hey, it's Khal Drogo from fucking Game of Thrones, and he's like,
yeah, that scene was
is he?
so
I
bad.
was, here's how stupid and little I know about comic books. I thought he was fucking Poseidon.
I did
was
too.
like, is this some
That's
Greek?
what I didn't know. I was like,
fucking
well, I
mythology
thought
now?
it was her. I was like, so there she is with the spear thing, or what do you
Yeah.
call that spire, like the pitchfork?
Like a trident?
Yeah, those. And she's got a beard.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? She's like a changeling.
She's a shapeshifter.
She's a shape.
She's like
she's a
Manimal.
shaper.
She's like Manimal.
Yeah.
They did throw out the term witch a lot too. There was
Yeah,
a
I like
lot
that,
calling
man.
She
witches,
is, so is
like-
she Wonder Woman? Because she didn't have any type of markings. Did she?
Does Wonder Woman have markings?
She has a wonder. Doesn't she have
I thought
like?
that was like a belt.
Wonder thing? Like say Wonder?
Well, she was wearing the
Yeah, and
piece.
she's got
It's
her.
got a W.
Say-
and she
did it
had her
say
lasso.
W?
Yeah, it was like
Did it?
Yeah.
she was wearing it like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I thought it just stood for West Side Connection.
Maybe they're gonna
And
play that in.
Man.
Maybe we should have waited
If
longer.
that whole movie would have had West Side Connection as a soundtrack, it would have got an 8 from me.
What? Sorry? What? How's that song go?
Which one? Bow Down?
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Let's see if security comes after us.
Man, he's gonna get us
They're
for
coming in
loitering.
hot.
Yeah.
Security hates us
I
pretty
gotta go.
bad.
My battery's gonna overcharge on the electric charger.
Are you okay? Is everything okay, man?
Ask the security to make sure you make it okay
I
to your
get worried
car.
about you. You were
time.
really frazzled before
Tough time right now.
before cinema. You seemed really like frantic. I just hope everything's okay.
Always scoping.
He is scoping. Yeah, go on, girl.
How long do they think they allow loitering to occur?
We're getting close to that
Is there like a
point.
loiter limit?
Because we're the only cars.
You
out
know
here.
what? There's no like big posters that say no loitering.
True.
Maybe you're allowed to loiter in front of a cinema.
Yeah, maybe.
Just we're waiting for our show to start. It's tomorrow at 7.
We bought
We're here
tickets.
early. You don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe
We're
it's
gonna
gonna
camp
sell
out.
out.
Should we camp out for a premiere?
We should camp out anyway, just for fun. But
Let's camp out for a movie.
all right, bye, Travis. Everyone say bye to Travis.
Do the claw. There you go.
I guess since Travis is wrapping up, we'll probably wrap up. It's what time is it? Does it say on there?
Nope.
I don't know what time it is. Whatever. Anyhow, next week, 7 o'clock, we'll be here again. You guys should come. If not, watch us on here. We'll have a pre cinema show and a post cinema show. Miracles from Heaven, Back Guys and Girls, Zootopia with and Detergent 3 are the choices next week. All great movies. So come on out, and then maybe we'll get the mannequin back up in the mix. The manager seemed to let us basically run wild and do whatever we wanted in there tonight. So that could open up some new doors for us. So anyhow, thanks for joining us. Gang of Boys, GOB.